First Alert 6 weather with Emily Roehler.
Well, we are looking ahead to a hot stretch of weather, and that includes the forecast as we head into the weekend. So if you are planning on heading out to some of those high school football games on Friday night, just be aware it's going to be a hot start to the evening. 90 degrees likely still by 7 p.m. Friday is going to be our hottest day of this week with a breezy south wind that could be gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Silver lining to that, we have mainly clear skies and also dry conditions, so you don't have to worry about rain. Now, as we head into the weekend, we'll be holding on to this warmth and challenging record highs. We're set to tie the record for Saturday with a forecast high of 92. That would tie the record set back in 2005. After that, we have some heat relief headed in. I'll get you a first alert to some changes by the tail end of the weekend. That's coming up. Jacqueline.
All right, a record meant to be broken eventually. We'll see if it makes it to that equivalency, though. Thanks, Emily. Meantime, Omaha.
Well, we are turning up the heat as we move through the rest of this work week. By Thursday, this is going to be the start of a stretch of 90s as a ridge of high pressure builds in. This ridge stays in place as we move through the end of the work week, and we'll be tracking some heat relief. It'll get here by the tail end of the weekend. But as this cold front approaches in between this ridge and that front, we're going to pick up on some pretty breezy south winds that'll only intensify the heat. We're going to be particularly gusty on Saturday as this cold front makes its approach, and that likely swings through at some point during the day on Sunday. That'll spark our next rain chance with a few scattered showers, perhaps lingering into Monday, and temperatures will start to fall by the start of the work week. I'll get you a first alert to when you can expect some 70s on the 10-day forecast. That's coming up. Jacqueline.
Gosh, that sounds great, Emily. Thank you.
Now, your First Alert 6 weather 10-day power planner.
As we look ahead, temperatures will be heating up. We're back to the mid-80s tomorrow, so get out and enjoy what's left of this evening. This is as comfortable as it gets, and tomorrow also marking the start of October. We're not going to be feeling anything like it for the week ahead. From the start of the month, we usually see an average high of 73. By the end of the month, it'll fall to 58, and our average lows go from the low 50s down to the mid-30s by the end of October. Now, our all-time record high, that is 96 degrees, and we're coming close to that by the tail end of the work week with a high of 94 expected on Friday. We'll have a stretch of some breezy days on the way as well. Those begin on Thursday, and that south wind is really going to heat us up. By Thursday, our afternoon high, 90 degrees. You'll notice a little bit of a breeze. This is one of our lighter wind days. We're going to have gusts as high as maybe the low to mid 20s off and on through the afternoon. That dies down by Friday morning, picks up by Friday afternoon. We'll have more gusts into the mid-20s, perhaps up to 30 miles per hour. And unlike what we get for Friday morning, no break on the way. By Saturday morning, we are still gusty. South wind into the 20s that picks up into the mid-30s, perhaps near 40 miles per hour by Saturday afternoon to evening. And as we get into our Sunday, a shift in the winds by the afternoon as our next cold front settles in, and that's going to bring us some heat relief by the tail end of the weekend and the start of next week. So by Sunday, you can plan on highs falling back into the mid-80s after our stretch of 90s, and from there, back down into the 70s. We'll have some slight rain chances that persist through most of next week. No guarantee any day. Right now, it looks like Sunday is our best chance. After that, enjoy a stretch of days mainly in the mid-70s with overnight lows falling back into the low to mid-50s. You can stay on top of the forecast by downloading our First Alert 6 weather app. You can find that free in the App Store. It's going to be a hot stretch of days on the way, so if your pool's still open, if you have one at home, it's going to be a nice time to take advantage of that late in the season.
Yeah, seriously, that's a great idea. I love it. Still catching those heat waves coming our way. Thank you.